6:49, time for the morning rush. A teen is waking up behind bars after being charged with shooting his dad outside of an Albuquerque hotel. Bernalillo County District Attorney Sam Bregman says court records show the father who was shot had 2 warrants out for his arrest. The teen is scheduled to appear in court this afternoon. One man is dead after a police shooting in Roswell. Investigators say 28-year-old Louis Archuleta was holding a gun after crashing into another car, and when he tried to run from police, they fired several shots. Archuleta was taken to the hospital where he later died. Well, this morning, realtors, they are asking the public to be vigilant. This comes after some of the Albuquerque homes for sale continue to be targeted by thieves. One local broker says that 2 of his properties have been broken into. Albuquerque police recommend that if you're selling your home, check on it frequently or have someone stay in the home that you can trust. Ryan.
Radar showcasing some showers in the Sandias, in the Zuni Mountains, to some showers and wet snow showers in the San Juan Mountains, and even near Santa Fe in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, near Taos, you're starting to see some rain getting closer to you guys with maybe some wet snowflakes. More sporadic showers southwest of Socorro and Silver City. Expect more of that to come.
This morning, the founder of a nonprofit is now asking for your help after a building where hundreds of donations were being housed was destroyed by a fire. The Oliver Rigby Foundation collects items for animal shelters across New Mexico. The warehouse containing those donations near I-25 Manal was destroyed by a fire on Monday. If you would like to help the foundation, we have a link to their website at KRQE.com. Well, as the cannabis industry continues to grow in New Mexico, industry leaders say that a new problem is popping up for the state. News 13's Larry Barker exposed a thriving black market as where the unregulated sale of marijuana poses a risk to residents. Yesterday, a leading company told lawmakers that one way to curb these problems is by hiring more cannabis control inspectors. Ryan.
And despite some mountain snow showers, will be warming up elsewhere. Close to normal, or average high 71 in Albuquerque, reaching 70. Less windy this afternoon as that cold front has moved on through, creating the fall-like weather. More precipitation ahead.
A piece of land in central New Mexico is now changing hands for the first time in more than 200 years. New owners of the Sevieta land donation, Pattern Energy, they plan to cover the Santa Casia property with native plants and corn. They also plan to eventually donate it to the nearby National Wildlife Refuge. Well, if you're looking to take a ride along an historic railway with a front row seat now to the fall foliage, you only have a couple of weeks left to book your trip. Well, the last fall season excursion for the Silverton Steam Train is going to be leaving from Durango, Colorado on October the 26th. The railroad will then be closed from October 27th to November the 21st to get ready for the colder months ahead. Ryan.
And taking a look at traffic right now. No major accidents or slowdowns on the roadways. Now taking a look at Tracker. It's heading east on I-40 near the Big I. Again, we're starting to see the increase in volume, but no major accidents or slowdowns. That may change within the next couple of hours. We'll have more updates later today.
Well, Prince William showed off his ball skills. That was at an NFL community event in South London. The monarch met with young members of the NFL Foundation and took part in a training session alongside Phoebe Schechter, global flag ambassador for the NFL, who gave him some valuable tips.
In time now for the 5-Packs. And at number 5, 3 New Mexico breweries have made an impressive showing on the national stage. The Great American Beer Festival is the country's largest beer festival. Albuquerque's Tractor Brewing, Boxing Bear Brewing, my favorite, and Quarter Celtic Brew Pub shine brightly amongst the more than 300 entries. The competition was broken down by a category. In the sweet stout or cream stout section, New Mexico breweries dominated. We have a full list of the winners on our website. Just head to KRQE.com.
At number 4, a bond on this year's ballot could help set aside more funding to help support creative entrepreneurs in Albuquerque. If passed this election, CNM will move its Fuse Makerspace to its main campus. That space allows inventors and artists to use the college's technology to bring their projects to life.
And at number 3, colder air. And by the way, this is the live look at Angel Fire, Milky Sky. Some light snow is starting to fall down right now. In the high teens, low 20s. Blustery this morning, warming up near normalcy this afternoon. More precipitation ahead.
At number 2, the founder of a nonprofit is asking for your help after a building where hundreds of donations were being housed was destroyed by a fire. The Oliver Rigby Foundation has been able to donate thousands of pounds of resources to animal shelters over the years. However, on Monday, a devastating fire at their warehouse on Manal and I-25 destroyed the building and wiped out the donations. And at number 1, realtors are asking the public to be vigilant after some of the Albuquerque homes for sale continue to be targeted by thieves. A local broker says 2 of his properties have been broken into with this growing trend. It's an issue that he has brought up with his colleagues at the Greater Albuquerque Association of Realtors. Now he is saying they're recommending that if there's a vacant home nearby for neighbors to be on the lookout. APD recommends that if you are selling your home, check on it frequently and have someone stay in the home that you can trust.